I am back really quick to let y'all know that I've made a decision on whether or not to include the Dark Tower series mixed in publication order in my challenge to read all of Stephen King's books in the order that they came out. You guys convinced me that I should read these mixed in the order that they were originally published instead of saving them towards the end of my challenge so that I could read them all together. And there's a couple reasons why I think I'm okay with that. First thing, which I kind of mentioned, and a lot of you reiterated that in the comments of the last video, I think it's going to be really fun to be able to see the connections to all the other books in real time while I am unraveling this story. So I'm really looking forward to that. Another thing is I could always go back later and reread these books in order by themselves, but I won't ever really have a chance to go back and read all of Stephen King's books in publication order again if I wanted to do it differently, because there's no way I'm going to go back and read all of his books a second time. It's just not going to happen. And third, when I was actually looking at my list of the books in publication order, the last 3 books of the original 7 Dark Tower books, they were published one right after each other. So even though I'm going in chronological order, the finale of this story I will still get to experience in chronological order, even when they're mixed in with the rest of his books. And then of course he put out the very last one, which is kind of a middle book somewhere, so I'm fine with that being later on after I finish the original story when I can experience it in chronological order. And the last thing I will say, I already read the foreword in the first book, and he wrote that foreword around the time that the last 3 books of the main series were about to come out, and just what he said in the foreword made me want to go on this journey in real time with him, because he was so young when he started this series, and I'm excited to see how much his writing evolves by the time I get through the rest of these. So without further ado, the next Stephen King book that I'm reading is The Gunslinger, the first book in the Dark Tower series. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I've already gotten started with the tabs, so I'm excited for this.